Hey guys, so I'm back and today I'm going to show you how to create this black smoky eye look. Just to let you know, I've already kind of got a base on the eyes already. This is just because I had done my makeup earlier and I've got on shade 2 Lasting Perfection Concealer. So I'm using the Zoeva pencil, the graphic black, and this is one of the best pencils I've ever used for black liner, and I've just popped that on and smudged that in with a Crown Deluxe shadow brush. I'm now going to use the Maybelline gel liner, and I'm going to use that as a base so that my black is really black, and I'm just applying that all over into the crease again with another crown brush, using a more fluffy one this time to blend that out. So guys, you just want to keep working that product out and up into the crease so that the black's nice and smooth, and then take a clean eyeshadow brush. This is Peaches and Cream's PC10, and I'm just going to soften that over and blend out the black so it's nice and smooth, ready for my next colour, which is Living for Lavender from this amazing Brights palette from Beauty Bay. This palette is so good and all the colours are matte in it. I think you get like 42 eyeshadows in it, which is really amazing. So I'm just blending this out with the lavender as that's the theme that I'm going for just now. So remember and take the colour underneath it as well, because you want your colour to be flowing all the way around. And also just keep adding in colour to brighten up that pigment a bit more on top of the black. Now to make the black, I'm using this amazing Sample Beauty pigment in the shade 35, which is their pure black pigment. As you can see, it is amazing. I've used quite a few of their pigments, and honestly guys, they're so good, so you need to get yourself some. I'm using a crown brush, a more flat shadow brush for this one, just to sort of buff it into the crease and pat it in. You want to sort of use patting motion so that it builds up the colour, and then use your fluffy brush just to blend out the edges. Okay, so now for some highlight, I'm using this ice pigment, and I'll tag the people below in these comments so that you know who to go to for this, because some of their pigments are just unreal. I've used the Primark matte face spray, which is so good, and this is just going to fix it in and brighten it up a bit as well. As you can see, it's already popping, which I'm loving. So once you've applied your highlighter where you want it, remember and smooth that out with your fluffy brush. Just keeps everything nice and blended before you apply your lashes. So I'm using the Wet n Wild mascara in waterproof, and we're going to apply the lashes, which is obviously our favourite part because this just brings everything to life. I'm using the Prima lashes in Wink. Prima lashes are definitely one of my favourite brands. I feel like with a smoky eye as well, like these lashes are just make it pop that bit more. Okay, and brows, I'm using the Peaches and Creams brush, which is my favourite angle brush at the moment. And I'm using the shade 30 in the Makeup Forever brow gel. I love these brow gels personally. I think they're really great, and they're waterproof as well, so it means that they don't budge. I go in between my brow products, but I do love this brow gel. So finally things are starting to come together, and I'm going to do a clean up under eyes using the Lasting Perfection Concealer in shade 2 and a medium fluffy face brush. So we're using the Makeup Forever Hydrating base, and this one's going to really nourish the skin before we apply our foundation. It's one of my favourite bases to use, as I like that more sort of glow on the skin, so I prefer this underneath my foundation. I'm then using the Matte to Velvet foundation by Makeup Forever. This is like my favourite foundation ever just now, so I've been using that a lot. I'm going to use the Studio Fix concealer on top of that, and it's a shade NC20, which is a lighter shade, so we want to brighten up under eyes now after using the darker shade underneath, just to even it out and make it a bit brighter. Once you've done this, you could set with a powder, but I'm actually not going to do that just because I never really set with powder on myself. I don't really like that skin finish on me. So I'm going straight in with the bronzer, and I'm using the Laura Mercier Baked Bronzer in the shade 2. This one's really nice, and it kind of gives a natural skin finish to the bronze. We're going to add that glow now, and I'm using the Makeup Forever Golden Glow. This one's insane, as you can see. Look at that glow. Always sort of spray the skin first, and it'll really intensify the glow. It looks unreal. So I've decided just to go matchy-matchy with this, and I'm going to go for a purple lip as well. And I'm using the Kiko Berry Lip Pencil. This one's quite a darker shade to the purple that I'm going to be using, which is the MAC Violeta lipstick. This has got a wee pearl sheen on it, so I'm wanting it to be quite like metallic-y looking. So I'm adding a little bit of depth to this lip with the Eclipse purple eyeshadow from the Bright palette, and I'm just going around the edges just to kind of deepen that up slightly, creating a sort of ombre effect. Then I'm going to apply some of the ice pigment just in the centre. This is the same pigment that we've applied on the eyes. I'm just going to add that in there for an extra little pop. So guys, that's the look complete. Thank you so much for watching, and give it a little like on Instagram at CutieCarolMUA, and I'll see you guys soon. Goodbye.